I can't believe we live in a sick world that basically is allowing for this shit. Like, literally, elitists that are in cahoots with pedophiles and sex traffickers and whatever. Just all their bullshit that they're doing through their organizations that are just so freaking cultish. I just, they want to be in these secret societies, but they're not so secret anymore. And in nature, they're viewed by the government as suspicious, but they're closely watched and infiltrated by these certain powerful influencers who are gathering together with all these rich elitists that are like getting away with trading that influence of power with money and famous people, and then they're calling the organizations as a posed threat to the government who speak out about these things and speak out against them. So of course, if you're really a member of this global elite, you'd know that the world was ruled by these powerful, secretive few. I'm not just talking about Skull and Bones and other peon groups, but the many members of these cult societies have risen into very powerful positions. So Skull and Bones and all these, high-ranking Freemasonries are playing within the cabal of the deep statist or the shadow government, these fucking peons, jerk-offs, all for that power of control. And the reason that these elitists are after women and children mainly, but anybody who speaks out about it, the main reason that they're after these children is because they're trying to steal the innocence away from the world, so that everyone has to be like occupied and virtually controlled and, constantly with them pushing their powers over other people. It's just like this whole boardroom of secret society is working with Wall Street and the government's swinging fucking door with these deep statists. And it's such a notorious thing happening where it's like anyone that's speaking out against it or like wanting to rise up against it, they're making them out to be the so-called threatening groups. And that's just the indirection that they use because they are the threat, dumb fucks. It's just these cryptic groups, white supremacists and fucking, KKK members and mafia and just puke bags, all contrary to popular opinion. The NSA head general was never a Satanist. That was all just a cover story, and it's all for public proposition in order to set the stages as far as like them not being allowed to perform this way, but they have been performing this way. So they're just manipulating people through this train wreck design. Groups that just want to be able to control artificial intelligence technologies and developing mind control technologies. Secret societies are the satanic cults, basically, and they're created and or infiltrated by the order to recruit such people as members of these cults and other secret societies or secret groups, and are more easily deceived and manipulated due to their cryptic belief systems, self-importance, and illusory pride, because it's like Hollywood, you know. They like to keep their sociopaths running with these psychopaths and sociopaths and their cold-blooded ways. If you know, you know. So, rape and sexual molestation, experiments on the most vulnerable, especially young children and women, and other such insidious evils that they do, are based on the term SRA, satanic ritual abuse. They want to call it satanic panic, but the stuff is real and it's exposing real nightmares. And the horrific torture is that sexual abuse of children that's been their go-to destruction for the creation of mind control, to basically create children who are to be sexually abused by these fucks so that they can perform the mind control over the victim, and then they even get their fucking own children and people within family bloodlines, I guess, you know, to abuse children and allow the pedophilia to like continue to go around the world and have the involvement in these organizations of a network of high-level criminals who covertly operate outside of the control of the legal system, or not only outside of the legal system but inside as well. So there's a lot of information that I agree on when it comes to Ted Gunderson's work. If you look up his work, there's also Robert Duncan, Alex Jones, and then there's also like a bunch of journalists and people writing, you know, like I do, about these threats because of how messed up they've been within my own stages of growing up. Like, they just didn't ever want to allow me to actually get out of the syndicate or actually like figure out what they were doing. And so Ted Gunderson claims there's a considerable overlap from various groups and organizations, but one of the driving forces is the satanic cult movement. So in his video, Statism and the CIA's international trafficking of children, the former FBI Ted Gunderson establishes that the CIA has a program in place for the selection and for the grooming of these extremely young children, which is identified as the moniker, or, is that right? Moniker? It means the finders. So, to find, basically, to hunt down and control, to murder the minds of children from a very young age, and then to continue onward through the mind control programming. Much like MK Ultra, but experimenting on extremely young people, and especially children. It's just psychotic that we live in a world that allows this, and denies it for taking up any kind of moral culpability towards, these death notices after children are being brutally raped, like, how would you say, like, misinformation being spread about how they're actually doing things when they're literally, like, they can just do so much damage, like blunt force, trauma, like brutally assaulting these children, like blunt trauma to the head type of thing, which is the hallmark of the occultists' ritual sacrifice. If they sacrifice and take someone brutally to death, like the death of John Bartlett Ramsey in mainstream media, the masqueraded that followed, and it was a mass mind control psyop to captivate the American public and the foreign press to force the demonstration as far as it being a global population into the emotional responses which could be remotely measured for training researches and for developmental programs for their manipulation and tactics and strategic measures. And so, people can go ahead and call us speaking out about it as if we're just conspiracy theorists, but when I legit personally haven't been poisoned up all of my life, I just legitimately it hurts so much, like, to just have those memories resurface, that it's like, now that I figure it out and know that it's come from places too close to home for it to be comfortable as far as like family is concerned, I just don't like the pain at all. Like, this world, like, if it was like Samuel Adams or like Thomas Jefferson or people that like legitimately basically single-handedly started the Revolutionary War, when it really comes down to like the duress and creating the dissidents and the trauma that these people endured out here now, I don't think that these people would be very, very happy at all with America being so subservient to this type of knowledge. It's just psychopathic that, the geopolitics of the world is basically allowing for the protection of complete sick fucks. Nothing's ever done. And just before Ted Gunderson's death, in the press, he said specifically that he's not a conspiracy theorist, he's a conspiracy realist. And it's true. But, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, not blow the whistle? Like, should we just roll ourselves off into an early grave and just accept it? Like, oh, well, come on over, Popo, just shoot me right in the fucking head. Come on now. Your fucking bitch ass wants to, with your fucking stupid ass cuckolding fucking rapists and pedophiles and all your fucking bullshit out here. You know what I mean? Like, oh, whatever. The American system itself, you're just so thoughtful when it comes to these real crimes targeting innocent children and then utilizing that mind control technology, mind control psychology for your operations, psychological operations, to literally break people. Break them. I have been thoroughly broken by the American system. Thank you very much. Police don't do a fucking thing when it comes to their real jobs and what their jobs are designed for. They literally utilize the mind control, the identity theft, the crimes of poisoning me. Or not them personally poisoning me, but who fucking knows? They're coming up into our house when I was growing up. Like, who the fuck really knows why they're there? But the fact of the matter is that they're utilizing these syndicates that were literally controlling my life in a way that is just superseding superseding the law, like, or overlooking the law, to use the superseding powers, I should say, of these syndicates, the proxy war artists, in order to use the broken down spirit, the avatar, basically, of who I would otherwise be, because they don't want me to actually be, like, it's like my father never wanted me alive, because he would have known that I would have been completely against it, whereas even psychologically damaging my own brothers, in the sense of, like, them wanting to stay that way, or stay breaking me, or just hating me as well. I don't know. Like, my brother never wanted me to be born. And as far as my other brother is concerned, like, he, like, literally protects my dad by, like, being there for him, and, like, completely a reversal of the fact of matter, that my dad's a complete fucking piece of shit. He's a complete fucking gutter trash piece of shit. And he the fuck well knows it. Same with these other men. They just want to deflect and have that quote unquote indirection as far as how they want to reverse the victim and offender here. So that's why they've been fucking making sure that I don't get out of their syndicate of proxy ties, proxy lovers, proxy friend, or proxy friends who could do that. And I'm sure it's just money, and, you know, these syndicates paying money. And because my fucking dad, that came from that Roman Catholicism in the first place, and then they want to consider themselves right. There's no righteousness inside of their actions, or even inside of their churches, when they want to basically strip the word away from Jesus, and strip the word of Jesus away from the people, to then perform these stupid fucktard crimes. And so these people literally want to protect physical crimes, physical assault, physical rape, physical poisoning, physical hacking, hijacking, identity theft, legitimately financial sabotage, work sabotage, and the time and energy that a person has towards a normal fucking love life, and a normal life in any other fucking avenue you can think of. And then consider those things not a crime that they can touch on, but yet they touch on me speaking out about it, being mad coming out of a fucking poisoning, right? Make it fucking make sense, Dick. Take your fucking badge off Especially if it has like a Freemasonry symbolism, or the fucking, the G that has the fucking, the square, and the fucking, what's that fucking symbol called? The circle thing? I can't think of what it's called, but everyone's seen the fucking symbolism of fucking Freemasonry. It's everywhere. It's in every fucking city almost. It's at least in every county multiple times. But anyway, take your fucking badge, shove it up your fucking ass! Deep fucking cock. So yeah. You want to pretend like it's okay? It's okay, right? That's fine with you? Is that fine with you? Little kids being tied up like that and tape over their mouths? Fucking ending up dead? Well, look at that one. Dude's fucking sitting there. Her hands are fucking tied. I can't get the picture to come in on here. But yeah, her hands are tied, and there's some fucking cock, and he's just sitting there. Oh yeah, what a fucking piece of shit. Fucking assholes, dude. And then the ways that these people played within their affairs with me to keep me poisoned up, blind. Fuck you. Fuck you, Kenny. Fuck you, Jeff. And then you know what the fucking fact of the matter is they want to say that they're not that me and my mom and my sister aren't a part of their immediate family anymore. That's the way that they want to play it. But they want to suggest that their dad is well-to-do. Their dad's fine. Pat him on the back for a good job. Good job, sir. Good job. Fuck you. You can take your fucking pathetic piece of gutter trash ass and go fuck yourself. Because you're fucking pathetic to stick up for that dumb cunt named Tom Martin. And then these people want to be trolls, utilizing my face and image because they can't come out here with their own faces and images and tell their own story. Fuck you. Here's my face. Like it? Why don't you create another 4, 5, 6, 8 channels, dumb fucking cunts. Excuse my language, I'm pissed off.